Testing, testing. Hello. Oh, hello. Get some focus happening there. Thingy. Yeah, I don't know. It'll get it in a sec. Hold on. Let me turn the light around. So it's not shining right in your eyeballs. Right in your eyeballs. Do 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 do. I think we kind of want it like that. We gotta set up our background again, but that's okay. That's alright. Let's angle you guys up a bit while we do that, just so you can see what we're doing here. Ooh, it's so mysterious and dark. Excellent. That's the way I like it. So, 87 millionth times the charm. I thought we'd try to get these dang Doctor Who updates done. Dang da doo doo down da down. So that's what we're gonna do. I've been watching the Stripey Show. Do you know what the Stripey Show is? A little bit of Twin Peaks. Mostly watching the extras that I've never seen before. Which are great, by the way. Lots of fly-on-the-wall stuff, watching David Lynch direct and whatnot. It's very cool. Very cool, indeed. We have all the books over here somewhere. Yes, they're buried in there. We'll dig them out in a little while. We want to get the Blu-rays and stuff done first, so... Alright. Ow! Let's get all this set back up. I think I remember how we had it set up before. Oh, and then the irony is, that one big update we did do, I wasn't happy with how it turned out, so we're going to redo it. That's how it goes sometimes. But the end result is you have a better product at the end. And I mean, I don't want to half-ass anything when it comes to my vids. You know what I'm saying? Greetings, Andy Kishore, Wario 94 artist, and Sandro Sensei, asking and getting up to work at 7 a.m. Good morning. I'm having some evening coffee myself. You know what's funny is I really have no way to get more light here. It's basically all the light is focused on me being... See, now you can see me. It's all focused on me being here. But we'll see if we can do the zoom thing and zoom in on me a little bit. But I'm trying a different angle. I got you guys on the other TV. The smaller TV, which is more kind of pointing in this direction, rather than up in the stratosphere behind the other TV where we were last time. Some folks were saying, hey, we can't really see what you're showing. And I was like, yeah, I know, but you'll see it in the video. You get the idea of what I'm doing. But yeah, it's better if you can see it here too, right? So this should help you guys be able to see. And sorry, Sandra Sensei was asking, will I do some more Conan reviews? Actually, yes. Funny enough, I do have some Conan-related stuff. I'll just tell you because you're here. I don't know when this is going to go up. I haven't even started on the book things yet, but I did pick up the rest of the Del Rey collection. You know, that collection, the 3 volumes of Conan books I got a while back, and then I later picked up the Cull and Solomon Kane volumes. Well, I finally picked up all the rest. There was another 4. There was a best of, a 2-volume best of Robert E. Howard. I didn't get that one. I might get that one at some point, but I wanted to get the main other ones, like Sword Woman and Bran Mac Morn and stuff like that. So, fill out the Robert E. Howard collection of it. So I do have those, and I have some other stuff, some 4Ks actually, some really nice 4Ks, and a Blu-ray that are Conan and Red Sonja related. So, look forward to those in an update, and probably going to do a closer look as well, and unboxing and all that fun stuff. So there's at least 2 or 3 coming. I just don't know specifically when. But yeah, I haven't really bought a lot of new Conan stuff, mainly because it kept changing hands. You know, Marvel had it for a while, so they started putting out omnibuses and Epic collections, and they reprinted all the Dark Horse stuff in Epic collections. And I never got any of them. I was too poor at the time. And yeah, and now it's changed hands again, and I can't remember is it Titan? I can't remember, but they basically continued the omnibus editions of the comics, like of the Marvel comics and the Savage Sword magazines, in nice hardcover omnibus editions, which I might just get those because, as you probably know, I was collecting the Dark Horse black and white editions of Savage Sword, and I only got the first 4. I wanted to get the rest. There was 20-something volumes. I only got the first 4. They went out of print. They never got reprinted. Marvel started doing Epic collections. I was going to get the Epic collections, and then Marvel lost the license after a freaking year. And now I think it's Titan is doing them. So, yeah, I definitely want to grab as many of those as humanly possible. It's just a matter of money and shelf space. There's a lot of Conan stuff out there. But in the meantime, I at least finished up the Del Rey collection and got all the latest 4K editions of the various movies. I don't know if there's been a 4K of the 2011 movie. I might have to look into that. And no, Wario, I'm not really a Pokemon guy. It was kind of after my time. Didn't really get into it much. Rosie collected the cards for a while when she was younger. She's not really into them anymore. She used to watch the show as well when she was younger. Not really into that anymore. So, yeah, I'm not... Pokemon, it's not really my thing. But if you like it, hey, enjoy. I know there's at least a few sets, a few seasons of it out on Blu-ray now. I know Digimon has been getting some Blu-ray sets and stuff too, so yeah. I'm more like really old school anime. Like funny enough, you mentioned anime. You know what I was watching last night before bed? Science Ninja Team Gotcha Man. Yeah, that's almost as old school as you can get. Kind of like ground zero for like Sentai type stuff. Came out like right in the middle of all the super robot craze, and at the start of like the transformable vehicles and whatnot, and the sort of like team of specialists. In this case, they're a combination of like like science type team and with ninja powers. So it's fun. It's a fun one. But yeah. So what is with the focus here? Hello. It's like drifting in and out. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, we got to get our lighting going here because we had a pretty good filming session the other day. 13-hour-long stream. I transferred all the footage over. It was so much footage that my card reader glitched and couldn't read the card for a bit. And then, pulled it out and put it back in and started again, and then it was fine. Thank God. I would have been like so choked if we'd like lost footage from that stream. But no, all good. It's all been transferred. It's all been moved into Vegas and is ready for editing. So, yeah, should be good. In fact, let me just make sure Vegas is closed because that would be eating up a chunk of our memory. There we go. Yeah, so I pulled all the footage into Vegas and just separated it out into the individual boxes because each box will be a video. And I was looking at it. I thought there's a few things. Can we do a little zoom here? There we go. And then stop. All right. I have the magic of the hands. So I was going through it. So we had like 5 hours and 44 minutes of footage total. Mad. Absolutely mad. Can I move the... I'll put the chat over here maybe, and then I can see a little better. Another reason I want to get these updates done, they're taking up all my desk space. And there's other stuff we need this desk space for, not the least of which is... capturing stuff. Gotta get back to capturing. I barely even fired up the capturing computer. Come on. Why is it not picking up the signal? Hey, hello. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Where did my signal go? Reseat. There. Okay. Now I can see. Yeah, that's better. Now I can actually... What the fuck happened to my frame rate? Are we back? Okay. Technical problems. We've been going for less than like 20 minutes. Anyway, let's see. What is with the... Why is this going wonky? Just chill. You alright there? I don't know what's going on there. Anyway. If it keeps doing that, I'll reboot everything and we'll restart. But, that's annoying. Sentai Rainbow says, thanks for providing the option for 160p. I don't have internet. I have no control over that, by the way. You get whatever options Twitch gives you, so you're welcome. Anyway, yeah, so I got everything sorted, ready to go in Vegas, just have to edit. One thing I'm going to do also is because it was Is it just you weren't seeing like the frame rate just going to shit randomly? Okay, good. I'm glad. Yeah, it was getting like really, it's like right now, it's like super okay, now it's back to normal. I don't know why. It's like going back and forth. Is there any kind of? It's not saying there's any dropped frames, but it's like, yeah, like right now I'm at like 15 frames per second. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Maybe, no, hold on. If we, I'll just try resetting the camera. Where the hell's the camera? Here it is. Hold on. Deactivate. Okay. Seems to be okay now. I don't know. It's weird. It's irritating for me because I think that something is screwing up. Can we zoom back in? Thank you. There we go. So we'll just stay there. Yeah, if that, I haven't rebooted for a few days, like literally since the last stream. So it could just be things using up chunks of memory. I don't know. Anyway, so I brought everything into Vegas, got it all separated out into its component parts. I also brought in the last two package openings we did, the one from Jet Blast and the one from Jonkler, the two Doctor Who ones. So, guys need to edit those as well. I figure we might as well do all of them in one fell swoop. Yeah, it only, by the way, it only seemed to happen when I reseated the HDMI cable on the second monitor. But now it seems to be fine. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. I literally have no wood. Oh, here's some wood. There. I'm surrounded by metal and particle board, which I don't think counts. So, yeah. So I brought everything into Vegas. And I was thinking when I was reviewing the footage, like even though it's in glorious 4K, you know, the focal depth was not very deep. It basically just kind of covered like where I was sitting and like the first few inches of the table. So I didn't like hold things up to your face like I would normally do because the new camera has, you know, a more limited focal depth. So when I do that, it just goes horribly out of focus. That's one of the reasons we're redoing one of the updates, by the way, is because I was doing that like I usually do, and it would just be like out of focus and looked awful. And I thought, well, I don't need to do that anyway because we did a bunch of insert shots. The insert shots are great. They look beautiful. So we'll just cut away to those anytime we want to do a close-up of the stuff. So I thought, I can't really do that with the unboxing because it was very off the cuff, but what I can do is do a digital zoom. Because, I mean, we're filming in 4K, right? So I can zoom in a couple of X's, and you'll get at least a bit of a better look at the things that I'm holding up. But that means I have to go through those videos with a fine-tooth comb and find every single instance of me showing something and drop it into the zoomed-in part of the timeline. And that's fine. It just means it's going to take a while to piece them together. But, and the nice thing is, if you watch it in 1080p, it'll just look normal. You won't even notice that it's a digital zoom. But if you watch it in 4K, you will notice. Because we'll lose a bit of resolution when I do the digital zoom. But I took a look. I did like a couple of just screen grabs with the zoomed in image and put it up on the 55-inch, and it looked okay. Like, it looked fine. You could tell, but it's not like pixelacious or anything, you know. So is this? Have your landlords said anything since the inspection? No, not a thing. The shelf being there still and all. No, not a thing. And now the boxes are in the space that we cleared out for the shelf. We'll get it all sorted. It's fine. It's fine. There's a mad crazy plan here. All those boxes will be gone because we're gonna just sell and sell and sell, and then there will be nothing left there. So, yeah. And I did look up those TV show sets, by the way. Was it Sanctuary, Fringe, and Penny Dreadful? All have Blu-rays. So, so those are just gonna go into this. Goddamn! Stop it. Those are gonna go into the sale box, and yeah. So, anyway, what was this? Andy says, funny story, I was going through your stuff earlier today, and I stumbled upon, your Zarnizer Response channel. Remember that account? Yes, it's a real throwback. I do remember the account. I still have the login for it. The problem is the email that I used for it, I don't think exists anymore, so I can't, it wants me to do like a two-factor thing, which I never set up for it because it didn't exist when I set it up. So yeah, I have the login and everything, but I have I don't know if I'll even be able to recover the account now, which is annoying because I wouldn't mind having that to use as a secondary channel from time to time, So yeah, I launched it. I used it for a few months and then just never got back to it. That was in response to the fact that YouTube took video responses away. Now they have something else that's reminiscent of video responses. Like occasionally I'll see other videos like under videos that I watch, but they're not video responses. They're kind of like related or no, it's videos that remixed this video. So this would be like someone's reaction to it or something. Or shorts or what have you. So yeah, it occurs to me I might be able to force this to be less janky by switching to another scene set. Give me a moment here. We're gonna see if this works. Don't go anywhere. I'm not leaving. Can you stop being choppy? There. Alright. Okay, we'll see if that works. Sometimes just like unloading and reloading the scenes helps. I like how you can see the chat under the chat. So, yeah. So today, yeah, I would have started a little earlier, but I got, went down a bit of a rabbit hole. I am chat, yes. I don't even remember what triggered it, but I started listening to an old synthesizer composer that I really enjoy, named Larry Fast. Now, Larry Fast was a synthesizer musician who worked a lot with Peter Gabriel. Would perform synth on a lot of his early tracks in the 70s and 80s. I think he did some stuff with Genesis and a lot of other big bands. But in the mid 70s, early 80s, he had a solo project called Synergy. And Synergy is just like pure instrumental analog synth, just ear sex. It's just absolutely amazing. And I've always really enjoyed that. And I hadn't listened to any of them for quite a while. So something somewhere in my travels today triggered the memory. And yeah, I think it was, I saw it somewhere on probably Blue Sky, was a mention of a 1982 film called The Jupiter Menace. And it was like, a thing about, how the universe is just going to eat us all eventually. But Synergy did the soundtrack for it, and I actually have the soundtrack album. I have like 3 or 4 of his albums on vinyl, and then another one on audio cassette. He did like 10 albums total, but I have most of his early stuff, which is just amazing. So I had never seen the movie before of the Jupiter Menace. It hasn't really had a lot of releases. It was released on VHS and Betamax back in the day. So on YouTube, I found rips of the VHS and Betamax versions. Terrible quality, mono sound. One of them is like just got like video speckling through the whole thing. And yeah, but anyway, it kind of put me in mind of that again, made me want to listen to some of the music again. So I don't have a record player currently, but I do have all of the albums that I do have as MP3s, so I can at least listen to them. Is this still... Is it because of the light? Like, I don't even know what is causing the problem. But it's really irritating me. Anyway. Let's continue getting set up, shall we? So I would have started earlier, but I was getting my Synergy on. And honestly, I mean, I love that music so much that it really kind of helped get me pumped and ready to get some work done. I do not know where to put these. I was going to put them in our Christmas box. These are various ornaments that the Jet Blast sent us. Very nice. Some Star Trek, and there's a Fortnite one, and a couple of Doctor Who ones. Great stuff. I went to put them in our Christmas box. Our Christmas box is packed to the gills. I think I need to have like a dedicated box just of ornaments, because he's actually sent quite a few. And these are all from the... God, this is so choppy, it's still doing it. It's driving me mental. Alright. I'm going to... What happened? Get out of there. Alright. I'm going to reboot everything and then come back. I'll be right back. This is really irritating the fuck out of me.